your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim, Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Your life painting. In this chapter on the meaning of your life, it is important to realize that everyone is here for their own experience and not just here to facilitate yours. In this section, we are going to view your life as if it were a work of art. Let's take a moment and create a painting in your mind that represents your life experience, including your joys and sorrows. Include the colors that you enjoy, and be sure to include what you believe and what you don't believe and your philosophy regarding both. What a nice work of art you have made. A life completely represented in a colorful and expressive painting. Naturally, you aren't the only one who's been creating their own life painting. There are billions of others who have been crafting their perfect painting as they see fit. Like life, their paintings are also very personal and intended for their own individual enjoyment. People include experiences and aspects in their own painting and their own life that are their own personal choices, and rightfully so. I have invited these life painters to exhibit their life work at a gathering I call Civilization. Like everyone else's painting, yours is on display in full view of millions of other life painters. Some of them have come over and are now asking you some questions and making disparaging remarks about your work. Why did you use those colors on your painting? Don't you know that those are the wrong colors in the wrong place? You have way too many swirls and not nearly enough square boxes in your painting. You are quite perplexed because, in your eyes, this is a masterpiece. In fact, it is the work of a lifetime. It is perfect in every way, and quite frankly, if they don't enjoy your work, why don't they just move on to see what else is on display? After all, there is no right or wrong way to create a life painting. It is a very personal thing, and furthermore, the painting is only meant to be enjoyed by the one who lives it and those who can appreciate it. That is how art is supposed to be. Art is a personal creation that has no right or wrong aspects, but instead is a creation from the heart of its creator. The interesting thing is that we give art a certain latitude and that we allow artists to create almost any kind of creation without undue criticism, because we know that art is an individual creation and expression, and for every creation there will be those who enjoy them and those who enjoy other art instead. The same could be said of a life. Everyone starts out with the canvas they were given at birth and begins to craft and sculpt their own life to their own taste. After all, they are the only ones who will have to live in their own creation. So why not make it a perfect fit and a masterpiece creation of a very personal nature? Life paintings, like life, are a work in progress. You are always adding to it and making changes to suit your ever-changing viewpoints and life experience. You may notice some things that another life artist has in their painting that you really like. So add them into your painting as well. That's the fun of an ever-changing and evolving life experience. However, there may be some things that you notice in another painting that you're not fond of at all. So what? move on. There's no need to comment. It's not your work. If you like it, incorporate it into your life experience. If you don't, then don't. It's not our place to criticize another's life nor their choices because, like art, it is their personal creation for their own enjoyment. Life is the most personal creation you will ever have. After all, you have this one life, well, this time. So why would you or anyone waste a minute of it sacrificing their own personal desires to please someone else's opinion? It is your life painting and your fantasy. Paint it any way you please and enjoy your magnificent creation. What is the meaning of the universe? I have a definition of what the universe is all about. Quote, "The universe is infinite intelligence expressing and appreciating itself." Unquote. The universe is infinite intelligence on the one hand, expressing itself in as many ways as you can imagine and more. And at the same time, on the other hand, it is appreciating its own expression. For every expression, there's an equal appreciation. First, we know that the universe is all about new and unique expressions. That is obvious just by noticing the extreme diversity and DNA. Every single expression in the universe is unique. Even identical twins have different personalities and different fingerprints. Every expression has a form of appreciation for that unique expression. An example, a simple rose is appreciated by us for its beauty, color, and aroma, and by the bees for its nectar. Animals appreciate it by avoiding it because of its thorns. I'm sure that it is also appreciated by countless other forms of life and grubworms, etc. However, the whale doesn't appreciate the rose, nor does it matter that he doesn't. But he does appreciate the plankton, the food that he eats, and the water that he swims in, and the sun for keeping the water at a perfect temperature. The earth appreciates the sun for its warmth and the gravitational pull that keeps it from hurling out into space and supports its life. When a particular expression is no longer appreciated, it ceases to be expressed. Like the record player, 8-track player, and the dinosaurs, it is a continual and ever-evolving mix of new and unique expressions thriving in their appreciation and fading away when that appreciation ceases to be. Let the quest for knowing continue.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Chapter number 2, Segment number 7. Let your quest for knowing continue.